As you can tell in the book To Kill a Mockingbird, there were many themes to this book. The theme that we chose to do throughout our whole entire video was bravery versus cowardice. In the scene where Atticus Finch shoots the dog with rabies, Tim Johnson, it shows bravery versus cowardice in many ways. Atticus Finch was brave enough to stand on the front lines to shoot a dog in which could have happened to kill the whole town. Yet, while his maid, Calpurnia, and the sheriff of the town, Hecate, were too scared to do it. Also, another reason why Hecate did not shoot at Tim Johnson is because he was not skilled enough. Later then, his children found out that he had a nickname growing up named One Shot Finch. This was a major factor in why Jem now thinks that his dad is not old.
Mr. Finch!
Slow down, Hank, what's wrong?
Old Tim Johnson's down yonder. He's got rabies, he's got to kill the entire town. You gotta shoot him!
You gotta calm down, Hank. Got pressure in situations like this.
You gotta take the shot, Atticus.
I'll get him, don't worry.
Yeah!
Down! Approach him slowly, Hank!
Alright.
He's done.
In the next scene you're about to see, it's a scene with Miss DeBose in bed with her morphine addiction, with Jim and Scout ready next to her. And it's an example of bravery and cowardice, which is our theme. And it's with Miss DeBose overcoming her fear. And I'm playing Miss DeBose. Jim is Brian, and Louie is videotaping.
Needless to say, we all make many sacrifices and trade-offs in our relationships and family lives. Most of these sacrifices are well worth it. Help! Somebody help, Mr. Bose!
Atticus!
Help! Somebody help! What's wrong, Mr. Bose? Help!
Hey Jim, I got something to tell you.
Really, what is it?
Mr. Bose died today after
What?
all those books you read her.
What? There's no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, she broke her morphine addiction, but I guess that just wasn't enough.
I feel bad for destroying the flowers now.
Well, it'll get better.
I love you, Atticus.
In this scene, the kids will try to get Boo to come out at night. In other words, they're trying to get into his house to see him at night. As this is happening, Nathan Radley notices and thinks it's an African American. Well, this whole town is prejudiced, so Nathan Radley obviously is too. Atticus isn't, but anyway, back to the story. Nathan Radley thinks it's an African American on his property, so what does he do? He shoots off a gunshot for a warning, and the kids go running. Well, Jem gets his pants stuck in the fence and has no clue what to do, so he just runs off without his pants. This is an example of bravery versus cowardice, as in where the children are brave enough to go and try to see Boo, and also an example of cowardice as where Jem runs away.
Oh my God, let's
Go!
get out here. Scout!
Jim, your pants are gone.
Oh, I lost my pants. I'm caught on the fence. Help me.
I gotta go, man.
In the scene of bravery versus cowardice, Bob Ewell is the coward and Helen Robinson is the brave. In this scene, Bob Ewell begins to stalk Helen after her husband Tom has been killed. Helen feels extremely uncomfortable but has no other way to get to work. Her boss is Link Dees, and he will not stand for this. Mr. Link Dees ends up confronting Mr. Bob Ewell, and he tells him, "If you do not stop leaving my girl alone, I will consult the authorities, and Hecate will do something about it. And if he doesn't, believe me, I will. And you can tell that Link Dees is extremely upset because the Robinsons have always treated him well, and now it's time that he treats them well. Bob Ewell is a low-life scumbag who nobody likes. This is why he won his case in Mayella Ewell versus Tom Robinson, but yet was made looking like a fool. He always looked like a fool, always will be a fool. And in the end, he is the fool because he ends up dying when he tries to kill poor, innocent children. This shows bravery versus cowardice. Once again, Bob Ewell is a coward, and Mrs. Helen Robinson is the brave.
Helen, I'm gonna make you squeal like Tom! I'm gonna get you, Helen, and you're gonna be mine! Just like Tom did. I'm gonna mess with you like Tom!
My girl Helen!
I'm
You
gonna
mess with her one more time, I'm gonna call Hecate. She doesn't do what needs to be done, I'll shoot your face off!
I'm gonna get you like Tom got my girl!
In the next scene you're about to see, Boo Radley, the mysterious neighbor that's been hiding throughout the entire book, will come out at the most crucial point. After heading home from the Halloween pageant, Jem and Scout hear rustling noises in the bushes. Scout is in her ham costume, so she has no idea what's going on. Jem hears noises still, and all of a sudden Bob Ewell appears out of nowhere, and they end up getting in a little tussle. Jem falls and breaks his arm, and Boo Radley comes out of nowhere and saves them. This is an example of bravery and cowardice, which is the theme of our entire movie, because Boo, who's been hiding and for at least 20-some years now, has to come out and save the kids. He is very frail and fragile and pretty much risks his life for those kids that he barely even knows.
Get off my sister! Oh! Help! My arm! Get you! Come here, Helen! I'm gonna get you like I got Tom!
Hey!
What you gonna do?
Why'd you be messing with my girl Helen? If you... God damn it. I don't know what to say. Let me think here for a second.
Yeah!
Come around here one more time.
I'm gonna call Hecate.
Yeah.
And if Heck doesn't do what he needs to do, I'll do it.
Okay.
Am I supposed to stop it?
Yeah.
Hey Jim, I got something to tell you.
Oh, hey, Daddy.
Jill!
Fail.
Oh, hey, Atticus, how's your day been going?
Well, it's going pretty good till I heard the news that Mr. Bose died.
How? I mean, I was reading her books and I thought it was making her better.
Well, it was until... What are you doing?
I didn't
Did
do
you not
anything.
see his face?
I